welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. It's the Northern Illinois Huskies and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Huskies head coach. Bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Fielded in the end zone, it's Phillips. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Northern Illinois' offense to go on the attack first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you gotta love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns it. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw, it's Davidson. Makes the grab, it's Bryant. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's got it on the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
The run inside. It's Phillips. Made a defender miss. Oh, a lot of space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And it's been a rough start for this defense. They've given up too many yards, a third down right there, but a good chance to bow your neck now, to make a statement. 1st and goal, we got to be physical, got to stop the run game, get a chance.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be danged, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Snagged in the middle, it's Mason. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gonna run it, it's Scott. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Boley. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
I know everyone's yelling like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. The give on the counter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Slings it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB's got to pick and choose those spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Great job by the back on the option.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Wants to throw. It's Davidson. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Sends it back in motion. Running inside. It's Phillips. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the move. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. To see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Keeps it himself. There's a crease. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And how about that on 3rd and long? I think everybody in this place thinking pass, right? Drop back and play pass. Well, who has the quarterback? Like, a lot of times in these man-to-man, 3rd down and long situations, nobody has him. Look at that. Runs the option to perfection, keeps the football, and gets the 1st down.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab in their space. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Huskies will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's got him. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. The run inside. It's Scott. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Boley. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. They feed him again. Past the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Let's look big picture at Northern Illinois. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coach.
Here's a little room there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's Phillips. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to impose their will with the run. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Makes the grab. It's Myers. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Running inside, it's Mitchell. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking for space, it's Mitchell. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game. They're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
To the air, it's Boley. What a grab with one hand. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The run inside, it's Mitchell. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, North Dakota State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Dropping back, it's Davidson. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Mitchell.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
Quickly complete. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll move the wide receiver.
Ready, go!
Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
22.
Tight end now in motion. Scanning the field, it's Boley. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Soft spot in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And this one is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, Week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. Let's lead things off with Houston, taking on the number 10 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Cougars, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the American Conference. Now back to your game in Fargo. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Keeps it and gets the first down. There he goes. They run him out of bounds after a tremendous pickup on the play.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
My 40. Ready, go!
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Looking for a man. It's Boley. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Running inside, it's Phillips. Might have a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Looking for room, it's Phillips. Oh, he's got some space. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The short hands, it's Russo. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Run in the red zone, it's Phillips. Breaks the tackle. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Makes the grab. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. The run inside. It's Phillips. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys want to take the lead. Try to barge their way in. He's not going to make it on 4th and 2. He's going to lose a yard. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Looking for space. It's Scott. Shakes off the defender. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to him. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Boley. That's reeled in, it's Mitchell.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the top 12 and the scoreboard and see how those teams vying for playoff spots are doing. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So 1st down will open up the final period. Just keeps slinging it. Buys a little extra time. On the run, deep down the right side.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Mitchell. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Well, I got to give the defense credit on that. 3rd down, they were almost anticipating some throws to the outside. They took it all away, so they forced the quarterback to go into the middle of the field on the drag route where everybody could converge on the receiver and make the tackle short of the 1st down.
They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Looking to pass. It's Davidson. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Holmes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Huskies headed quickly to the line.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Off the play fake on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I think this offense is going to start to get a little frustrated. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. And right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, 3rd and long situation, you know the pass rushers are coming. They know it's a pass. Got to be smart here with this play call.
Corner's going to give them room. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And he got it! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move, he fires. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time on target.
Man, as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! They take the lead here in the 4th.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Boley. The sure hands. It's Myers. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Scott. Fights off a defender. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He might want another play. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Rushes on him, and it's a sack.
You know, for this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation Can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open, either run the ball, get what you can, get out of bounds, or throw that thing away. You can't take negative plays at this point.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He wants to go deep. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Got some room to run. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football.
Nice move, creates some space. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. Once he got some room, it was over.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
More frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Boley. Grabbed in the middle, it's Scott. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on 2nd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have...
Got it down the field. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows, maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.